Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am sharing kind of two separate hauls from COS, a favorite of yours and a favorite of mine. And these are all the things that I've gotten over the last couple of COS sales. So COS has been having some really amazing sales, and in full disclosure, I'm normally not a big sale shopper. I definitely have things that I have my eye on throughout the year, and if they so happen to go on sale, then fantastic, I will pick them up. And that's what's happened with a lot of these pieces. I think sales, unfortunately, can get you to kind of impulse buy or buy things that you don't necessarily need and that you end up regretting. But sales can also be a really great tool for getting things that you already want at a great price. So yeah, this video is not meant to encourage you guys to go out and buy things you don't need, but I did just want to share some of the great pieces from COS that I've picked up lately, because the other thing that COS does is, yes, they have the big traditional drops for like pre-fall and autumn winter, and I have videos for all of those, but they also sprinkle out things kind of continually throughout the year. So a lot of these items were dropped after my last video, so in a way it's kind of like an autumn winter part two. So yes, there are some new things in here, or there are things that I kind of wish I would have gotten in a previous video but that I didn't, like this top, for example, that I now have my hands on. So anyway, let's jump right in. I think there's a really exciting mix of things for you today. Surprisingly, I feel like this video went a little bit into the like holiday party attire, which I was not expecting it to do. I feel like everything is either really casual and cozy or meant to be dressed up. So I don't know, there's kind of an interesting dichotomy going on there, but I guess that's also this time of year. We either want to be like holed up in our houses, all cozy, drinking hot chocolate, watching television, or at a nice holiday party, hanging out with friends and family. So yeah, hopefully there's a little something for all of that. So I'm going to start on the casual end of the spectrum and then get up to the dressy end of the spectrum, starting with the coziest thing of all, and that is this gorgeous set. So the second I saw this, oh my gosh, I was like such a sucker for it. In full disclosure, I have a very similar set. I think it was from Naked Cashmere, and it's a cable knit cashmere set as well. However, that set is very fine woven. This is like a nice, thick, chunky set, and it's not cashmere. It is actually 100% wool, but it's not too itchy. In fact, I did wear a t-shirt underneath of it just because I tend to just want to wear t-shirts underneath of my sweaters so that I don't sweat in my sweaters. So I don't have to wash my sweaters as much, so they don't get worn out as much. But yeah, I find that even on bare skin, this wool is not that itchy, if not itchy at all. I got the sweater in a size extra, oh no, small. Yeah, because I didn't want it to be super tight. I can't talk today, sorry. The style of sweater is called a funnel neck, which I really love. Some also call this a mock neck. I think this is a really modern, sophisticated shape that I have another item in as well. And I just think the cut is like casual but nice looking, and obviously this is just a gorgeous sweater in itself that you can wear with black trousers or skirts or brown pants. It's just kind of that go-to sweater that's going to last, you know, both in the early springtime when it's still snowing in New York, or right now when I want to look a little more festive for the holidays without having like a full-blown sweater. So anyway, I think this is just a great basic, really high quality, and actually I think really great price for the quality. So again, I got it in a size small and comes in two colors. You can actually get it in gray or ivory, and this was $135, which for 100% wool, I know we talked a lot about this in the mango video that I filmed recently, but I don't think that's a bad price at all for a very high quality, responsibly sourced wool, which this sweater is. So that is the first piece of the set. And then these are the pants, which again are that same warm, thick, gorgeous, 100% responsibly sourced wool. The pants were $150, and I got them in a size extra small. So you'll see that a lot with my sizing. I do tend to get a small on top and an extra small on the bottom, because I didn't want the bottom to be too loose, and I saw that this was already kind of an oversized loose style. The other thing I love about this style is that the band is like nice and thick and stretchy, so obviously it's going to be really comfortable, and it is very comfortable. And then I love the bottom of it as well. It has that beautiful thick band too. And honestly, I would love wearing these around the apartment. I think these would be very chic to wear to the airport. Probably more of like an indoor pant, I would say, but I would wear this out and about on like a quick dog walk or something. I mean, you could certainly, I think this is such a great having a party at home outfit, and I want to be comfortable as the hostess but still look nice kind of thing, or just like you're watching TV and it's really cold and you want to be warm, to be honest. I think these are really great. So together the set is under $300, which is an investment. However, again, it's such a beautiful wool, and I just love the cable knit, and they're so thick and so luxurious looking. Oh, I just think this is like the ultimate holiday set, and I think it's really, 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 really pretty. So that is kind of the first little bit. And then similarly on the sweater train, I got this little Bardot off the shoulder sweater. However, I'm going to show you actually the dress first, because I received this dress before. In fact, you will have already seen this dress mentioned a couple of times in my what I wore in the UK and Europe. I will leave those videos linked below if you want to check those out. This was such a great staple for me on those trips because it can be dressed up or it can be dressed down, and it's just this really gorgeous dress. I got it in a size extra small. It's a 100% merino wool, and it was $150. So again, for a 100% wool dress, I thought a really beautiful price and just a really great, this is what COS is so good at, is creating high quality, basic, just really great staples for your wardrobe that are elegant but have a little bit of a modern twist. And this dress just really checked all the boxes for me. So love, love, love that particular dress. And it is still available, I believe, in most of the sizes. So definitely a good dress, again, for the holiday season or just year round. But I was inspired to actually pick up what I thought was the sweater version of this dress, because I thought if I love the dress so much, I will certainly love the sweater version of it. However, while it says it's the same fabric, it says it's 100% merino wool, I find this wool to be a little bit itchier and a lot thicker than the dress. I don't know why they feel so different. The dress is a little bit like lighter and stretchier, and I find it to just be a little more comfortable. This is like a full-blown sweater, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just think it's very, very, very warm, and I don't know if I necessarily need this warm of a sweater. And yeah, but I did love the fact that, again, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can wear it with little jeans. I kind of failed and I paired this with, well, I'll show you in a second, the awful outfit, but I tried it on with black shorts. It looks really good with black shorts. I just don't think it looked good with the socks that I paired it with, which I'll talk about in a second. But yeah, I also think this will look really great with some black trousers, or like my black Quince shiny little drawstring trousers that I have that I love so much, that are super comfortable. Again, it can kind of just dress up any outfit but still be comfortable. I know that going out tops aren't a thing anymore, but I do think this is like a really cute have martinis with girlfriends kind of top, just because you get that little bit of sexy off the shoulder, but again, it's still comfortable and cozy and warm because it is a sweater. So overall, this was $135, and I got it in a size extra small. Again, I think I wish I actually would have gotten a small in the top. I know that a lot of COS's items, and a lot of you guys ask me about sizing, and I try to answer the best of my ability. I find that COS generally is oversized when it comes to their pieces. However, I don't find this one to be oversized. I find this to be pretty true to size. And because I would like it to be a little more slouchy, kind of like my dresses, I think I actually wish I would have gotten this in a size small. So if you're wondering, this is a true to size piece. So that is it. Oh wait, no, the one I'm wearing, I was gonna say that's it for the sweaters. Although I don't know if you could really call this a sweater per se. This is a tank top that I call it a vest more than a tank top, but it is sleeveless, so I guess it's kind of a tank. But this was a piece that was a part of another matching set, but unfortunately the skirt is sold out. I will try to leave it linked below in case it's available in your country, potentially, but it was this really beautiful dark gray boiled wool set. I also have an amazing COS boiled wool dress that you guys know I love. I've talked about it in a bunch of the COS videos as well as those Europe trip videos as well. So you're probably very tired of seeing that dress at this point. And this is made out of a similar kind of like rough wool material, but again, I'm not wearing a shirt under this right now and it's not itchy. And it's a really beautiful dark charcoal gray color that I'm really loving this winter. I have a cardigan in this color as well from Dish that I love. And I think this is such a great piece on its own if it's a little bit warmer out like it is today, or layered with, you know, a beautiful tight COS merino wool little shirt, turtleneck underneath, tucked into some black trousers or like a pencil skirt. I just think this is such a great layering piece where it adds a little bit of oversize, a little architecture, and I love just the shapeliness of it. Again, I wish I could have gotten the matching skirt, but unfortunately that was just not in the cards for me. And yeah, so I got this in a size extra small because this piece definitely is oversized for sure, as you can see. So it didn't feel the need to size up to a small, and I think that was the right call. And this was $120 if you're wondering about price. So now this is the last of the sweater. Now I'm going to move on to a couple little accessories and then we'll get into a cardigan, which isn't actually a sweater, and then the dresses. So the next piece is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous scarf. I think this is such an incredible gift. I hope you can see the color properly and it comes across. I wanted to get this because, as you all know, I'm really obsessed with burgundies and purples right now. And I will say this is more of a eggplant purple with a little bit of brown tone kind of burgundy, less so than like a warm red burgundy. Let me just show you the difference actually. You can see the difference here. These mango shoes are a lot more of like a red burgundy and this is more of a purpley burgundy. However, I do think this is going to go so well with so many of my burgundy pieces from COS that are that kind of darker purple. And to be honest, when I style these together, and I also have my burgundy bag from Flattered, I still think they complement one another. Your burgundies, I don't think need to match perfectly. In fact, I think it actually looks a little bit better when everything's like almost matching, but not quite. So yeah, this is just, it is what it is. It's a really, really beautiful wool scarf. It was $135, so I will say on the pricier end for a scarf, but it's really voluminous, it's really massive, it's something you can just really wrap yourself in and look super, super cozy and feel super cozy. The other thing that I like about the scarf is that it's not black. It is in a color that I don't have in terms of a scarf. So I think it'll look really beautiful against my black coats and my navy coats and even my gray coats. I think it's nice to just have a little bit of a pop of color without it being too much color, because, you know, God forbid we have too much color. So I did want to call out this really, really beautiful scarf. Again, it would be such a gorgeous, gorgeous gift. And there is no sizing when it comes to the scarf. It's just like a one size fits all. And then the second little accessory bit I had very high hopes for, and in full disclosure, I think they were a total fail. For me personally, I think the person that could pull these off is if you had really, really, really skinny ankles. So all over, I've been seeing on Mango and everywhere else, people styling these sort of like tissue tulle socks with Mary Janes and with heels. And I just thought this was such a great way to take some of your shoes that might be cooler in the winter, like something like this that has the foot a little exposed, and cover them up, give them a little warmth, make them a little more wintry without having to wear like a full-on boot. And I just love the kind of girly elegantness of the sheer black, and sheer in general is a big, big trend right now that I'm very into. Spoiler alert, I have another sheer item in this. So when I saw these long socks that were tulle, I thought, oh, perfect, like this will give me the effect. However, I just think they're very unflattering for my legs. I have very short legs. I do not have super skinny ankles. And so I don't think they're giving. I feel like they really cut my leg off personally. So these will be going back. But if you have very long, beautiful, skinny ankles and long legs, then I think these are a really, really fun way to incorporate a trend and a little bit of femininity into an outfit. If you kind of want to go for that like ballet dancer holiday look without having to go too far into the trend of like pink tulle and sequins and stuff like that. This is a nice way to like have a little bit of edge, but still be a little feminine at the same time. So did just want to call these out, but unfortunately, I think these are such a fail for me. And they're not working, unfortunately. But I want to be transparent and I want to share because I make mistakes all the time. And I think that's part of the fun with fashion is just like trying new things and having fun and putting things together, even if sometimes they don't work out. So just wanted to share that. If you all have been watching my channel for a little while, you know that I love my long maxi / midi sweater dresses from COS. So when I saw this is not a sweater dress. This is kind of a good transitional piece, but also just a lighter piece if you love that look, but you don't want the volume of the sweater. This is the cowl neck long sleeved maxi dress, and it is made out of tencel and elastane and polyester. And again, this dress is true to size. I ordered an extra small and I did find this dress to be very, very fitted. So if you don't want it to be as tight, I would recommend sizing up. I probably could have gotten away with a small, to be honest. But again, it's got that beautiful funnel neck that kind of comes up like a mock neck, very sleek design, very minimal. Again, a perfect kind of layering piece. You can even put a little sweater on over the top of it. It's just your great little black dress that you can wear in so many different situations. I love the drama of the skirt. I love that it's a little bit of an A-line skirt as well. And yeah, just wanted to call out that it's this kind of like black stretchy fabric, which is a little bit different for COS. You know, it's not a sweater, it's not a knit. It's just kind of a really beautiful, almost ballet inspired, I would say, dress. And so, yeah, I don't know, just kind of a great basic little black dress. I don't know what else to say about it. Again, the length is great. You could wear it more casually during the day with my pair of ballet flats, like these ones from Mango that I've talked about recently, and the burgundy, paired it with some burgundy accessories, like this gorgeous little scarf, just to make it more casual. And I think this would look so gorgeous with like a long coat and tights and boots. It's really, really great for the winter, but then again, springtime, or if you're going to a party, you could dress it up with heels very, very easily. So I love pieces like this because again, they're just appropriate for so many different occasions, and I feel like you really get your bang for your buck with a piece like this. This piece, if I haven't mentioned already, was $135. And then this next set is another little bit of a fail for me personally, but I still wanted to show it to you all because I think it's very sleek looking. So this is a blazer and a pair of trousers, and I put them together. They're meant to go together, but I made them into a suit. And so I'll talk about the blazer quickly first. So this is what really drew me to the suit. This was called the Standup collar blazer, and I got it in a size 2, and it was $220. So the reason I ended up returning this is because with this particular style, this really like strong stand-up collar, I was hoping that the blazer would have more structure. I think it was like great in theory to go for this architectural kind of shape, which is why I love something like this, because it has the architectural shape, but the boiled wool is a thick and stiffen up fabric where it supports the shape that it's going for. With this kind of high stand-up collar like this, I wish they would have gone for like a starchier, heavier material instead of what they went for, which it is 100% wool. So, I mean, you got to give it to them for that. But I just felt like it was just more silky kind of feeling, and it just kind of laid more like a cardigan. And I just wanted it to be a little bit stronger in terms of the statement that it was making. So I did end up returning the blazer, but I also ordered the pants with it because you guys know I love a COS trouser more than anything. The wool wide leg trousers, which I will leave linked below because they are my favorite trousers of all time. I have them in 3 different colors: black, navy, and gray. They are phenomenal. So I thought maybe I would try like a skinnier version to see if I liked them just as much, but maybe in a different cut. And I didn't love them as much. I don't know what else to say. Again, the fabric was like a little too hangy for me, and I just didn't think the pants were particularly flattering on me. So together, the suit, it just wasn't working. It wasn't quite the structure that I was looking for, but it's an interesting suit. So I did want to share that I tried. And I think the pants were $170 and I got them in a size 2. No, I got them in a size 4 because I usually get the other trousers in a size 4 and then kind of belt them in a little bit. I like them. Maybe that was the problem, is I got them in too large of a size. Maybe I should have gotten them in a 2 and they would have looked a little better, but I don't know. Sometimes with COS pants, I find that I kind of live in this in-between world between their 2 and their 4. So depending on the pant, sometimes the 2 can be too small. So I have to size up to the 4, but they're not completely consistent, I will say, in terms of their pant sizes. So the final 2 pieces, I will go into, let me do the more casual one and then I'll get into the final. This piece, I will just say right out of the gate, I'm obsessed with. I thought this was so cool. And it is a super sheer cardigan. So it's literally, I told you that sheer is a thing right now, the sheer trend. Oh, I will say they also had this mohair maxi brown cardigan that I'll also leave linked below. I'll show you a picture here because it's super, super cool. It was $250 and I had already kind of picked up a lot of stuff in this haul, so I did not end up ordering it, but I did think this is a really cool one. If you're looking for like a cool boho kind of wintry cardigan, oh, I just think this one is like really, really cool. But the sheer cardigan, it's funny because they actually don't call it sheer on the website. They call it the fine knit ombre cardigan. Not really sure why. But I want to tell you what the fabric is. Oh, it's polyester. Okay. Well, there we are. The first thing in this haul that's not 100% wool. I figured it had to be something because it's, you know, obviously kind of a strange sheer texture, but it is really well made, I will say. It's easy for something like this to look really cheap, in my opinion, and I think this looks really cool and modern and expensive. And I just love how you're mixing the traditional silhouette of a cardigan with something modern like mesh, in the same way that I love my mesh Mary Janes, my Jeffrey Campbell mesh Mary Janes, as well as my mesh row boots. I just love that because they're taking this really traditional silhouette and then giving it a little modernity by adding in this sort of untraditional fabric. And I just love this. I think it's super cool. I paired it, if you want to go really, really sexy, I paired it with my favorite sheer black tights from Amazon on the bottom with my little Inez heels. And then an old, couple seasons ago, black wool skirt from COS that I love so much, just a little black bra, and then I put the cardigan over the top. And I think this is such a great, like, sexy holiday party, holiday drinks with the girlfriends kind of outfit. However, if this is too sexy for you, I also styled this with a black short shift dress that I have from Zara. COS has a really similar one that I will try to leave linked below because the Zara one is super old and I love it. I wear it season after season, but the COS is a similar one with a similar kind of A-line shape. But even just putting this over the top of it and then pushing up the sleeves a little bit to really show off the tulle and the kind of, again, it gives you that ballet-esque effect. It almost looks like a bomber jacket over the top of the dress, to be honest, and then still wearing it with those black tights and heels, I think is such a good looking outfit. Again, it's like very New York holiday, so it's a little special, but still very chic and understated, and it's not holiday in the sense that, again, it's like your typical sequins and sparkles. I just think it's a very, very, very fun addition to my wardrobe, and I just think this is probably one of my most exciting pieces from this particular haul. It is, again, it's not going to be for everyone. It was $135, and I got it in a size, I think a small, extra small. Okay. So I would say this isn't completely true to size. It's like a little bit oversized. Not quite as oversized as some of the other oversized pieces like this one, but it's definitely like a little bit oversized. Okay, now let's get into the final piece before this becomes a very long video. And this piece I thought was very, very fun. I specifically picked this out because it's a very nice holiday party-esque. I'm not gonna lie, I thought for a moment it was like wedding party vibes, you know, still I'm on the eye for some wedding stuff in my head. But to be honest, I think the color is a little bit too, I think they called it like oyster or something on the website. And again, apologies for being lazy and not steaming this prior to filming, but I got this dress in a size 2 and it was $150, and it also comes in black. So if this light color is not for you, then there's also a beautiful black silky version. This dress is 66% tensile lyocell, recycled polyester. Yeah, okay, so it's a little bit of synthetic fabric mix, but it's very heavy and it feels very nice. It's got this gorgeous high neck, which you guys know, I love a high neck, but it is sleeveless, so you get a little bit of sexy arm out there. And then there's like a little bit of a dip in the back, but I love that the dress is not fitted to the body. I don't know about you guys, but like in the winter, yes, it's nice to dress up, but it's also, I don't know about you guys, but I've been eating great food and drinking great drinks, and the last thing I want is something really tight on my body. So I love that this is like fun and feminine and voluminous. I love that it's short and sleeveless, so it shows off a little bit of sexy arm, a little bit of sexy leg, but you're like free around the stomach area. I love that it has pockets, so if you're at a party and you're kind of uncomfortable, you can like slip your hands in, you just feel a little more comfortable. So overall, again, I think this is just a great basic classic dress. This would also look so cute with little black Chanel ballet flats and tights if you're not comfortable with wearing heels. It would honestly look really good with a sheer cardigan as well. I just think there's a lot of different. Also, if you didn't want to go sleeveless, you could pair a little sheer black turtleneck, like the COS merino wool turtlenecks that are very fitted to the body. That would look super good under this. There's just a lot of different ways I feel like you can style this. So I think it's a good investment dress if you're looking for like a party dress that's sophisticated, but comfortable, but appropriate for like a bunch of different occasions. So I got it in a size 2 and it was $150. So hope that helps, and I hope you enjoyed this, and happy holidays, and I hope you had a great time shopping the sales and that you picked up some good stuff too. Let me know if you picked up anything good. It doesn't have to be from COS, it can be from anywhere, in the comments below. See you guys.